and allowing people just to come and view conferences on a regular basis. Exiting on out of our chat, which brings us into our video module, which I definitely really like. And what this module allows us, and again, supers again, I'm sorry, is allows people the ability to watch videos that they can either search or what is currently available, and they can just mouse over and get the current title, description, and data was added, and it could be anyone from YouTube to other various video sites, and watch videos in real time that are of educational matter or just of interest. So a person could just come in here and find the requisite video that they want to see, and they could just begin by playing the video. So they can just sit here and watch whatever video that they want to watch, and they also have the ability of pulling it out to a full-size screen if they choose to be, and watch it inside of a full-size screen. And exiting out of that puts them right back in the same environment that they were watching the original video with. So you can enjoy videos as a whole, and watch them and see things as they're going. And just toggling back and forth between videos, you can just simply click, it'll switch out the videos for you, and you can watch whatever ones. You can go back and forth between pages and see the variety of videos. But at the same time, we also understood, that hey, there's a possibility that people have a little bit more skills than necessarily even I do or people I know, and they may be able to watch videos at the same time that they're doing other things. So we enabled a function in here in which you could just recess your video and let your video play, and you don't have access to that while it's doing that. And you could go into, say, your chat show and watch a requisite chat while all of this is going on. And then, say, when you're finished doing what you're doing, you can come back and say you might just be listening to the video or see it, and you can just come back in and bring your video back up, and then you have full access to stop the video, to switch your videos, etc., in terms of the application itself. Moving on into our tools section, one thing that we had noticed as we were building this application is that there's a strong amount of very nice tools that exist on the web. I only have 2 here, but there's a lot of great tools that are available out on the web in this current time, which a person can use. And one, for an example, just to give everyone an example, is a flashcard system that even I found myself using, and I found it was a very, very nice system, because we as a whole, as you're studying, you're looking out for very nice ways that you can study as to help you do better in your grades, and it was nice to see that there were institutions and organizations that had created things just like this, where a person can have a series of flashcards and load up the data and study by just typing it in, and it's perfectly saved on the web in their servers. And you can start it, and what you have the option of doing is reading the first text and also flipping the card, getting the answer. You have your choice of, oh, I got it wrong, or yes, I got it right. So you can mark that as right. You get to flip the next card, oh, I got it wrong. And a system such as this allows an individual the ability of just studying the cards that they get wrong, or just keep going through all of them, or also mix and match the cards, etc. And it's no different than this application here for those who may not necessarily be able to afford a calculator, that there's a scientific calculator here where a person can do whatever things that they need to do, because they may not be able to afford a calculator, they may not have a calculator right there. And there's a lot of people out there who are making tools just like this, and we just want to categorize all those tools and make them available to the various users across the board. Moving on over into our games application, where would life be without games? Games is very important to kids and a lot of people as a whole. It's not just kids that enjoy it, but even adults enjoy it. And overall, the one thing that I think sometimes gets overlooked as a whole in terms of gaming is that not every game is just shooting people and going and moving things around. Those games may be very fun, but I can understand where they say it's limited education. But there's also a new realm of people who are making games that have educational purposes. There's games out there that allow people to do typing. There's games that help people read better. There's games out there that just teach generalized concepts. And this particular game here is a game, it's a pool game. And you might say, that's just playing pool. But what is pool exactly? Pool is a great game for learning geometry. As you come in here and you played a pool game and you're working it out, is that you have the ability of seeing it. I already scratched on the first one, which is nice, but you have the ability of learning, geometry as a whole, and working out just the various angles that you can hit something, and see, how the balls move around and how you hit the ball and how hard you hit the ball and where exactly it goes is all a matter of geometry. So we just wanted to incorporate a various amount of gameplay and game settings into this application that really can show people a lot of different things that are educational. Some things will be directly educational, where a person can see right outright what the educational aspect is, and some of those games will just be those hidden things that people don't necessarily think of on a regular basis, um, in terms of the game, and how it all functions. And the main thing is, it doesn't matter whether the learning is right there on the surface. Learning occurs sometimes right on the ball, and sometimes it occurs subliminally. And neither way is a bad way, because learning is learning, and that's really what's important. So jumping on out of that and into our calendar application, we wanted to have the ability of a person to keep track of their own dates. People should be able to organize their lives just like anything else. And we have a calendar here, which is a personal calendar to each user. You create an account in your calendar, and you can add events and whatever you need. It'll send you reminders in your email. And at the same time, you can come in here and you can also add in different calendars, such as our Oasis calendar, and you can see different activities that are going on in Oasis, and see them inside of your calendar, which is a really nice function for those who just want to keep track on everything that's going on as a whole. Moving over, we also wanted to make it an application that would allow people to be able to learn search engines, because learning how to search for things, we can't have everything inside of this application. We just won't find it. But we wanted people to become comfortable with popular search engines, and we'll reach out to search engine companies, and hopefully they'll be applicable to letting us use their search engines inside of this application. And they can use things such as Google, and type in a variety of different things, and learn in real time, or search things that are of interest to them inside of our application, and learn how to use it as a whole. They can go to Yahoo and view that. They can go to AOL, etc. There's a lot of great search engines out here today, and we just want individuals to learn even how to use search engines as a whole. Into our lower tier of our application, we also have the ability of this icon here, which allows, say, I'm sick and tired of this particular visualization, mainly because these visualizations will not be moving this fast. We're just doing it so people can see the changes that go on inside of our application. You might be able to go in here and just switch it until you say, there's a picture I really like. I like that sunrise. So a person can come in here and just fast